Hey there, everyone. What's up? What's up? What's up? Give me a second. My cat just decided to start meowing right as I decided to start my stream, and I wonder if she's okay. Are you okay, Magic? I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Kitty was just having a moment. Anyway, so it's Sunday night. What does that mean? It means we have a new race. Round 4 to be exact. Round 4 of our streetcar championship. Hey Doug. Hey Bar. Happy birthday, Bar. I'm gonna shout it out later when more people are watching, because you know, like, this stream is super famous and we're gonna get like 60 people watching, and I'll shout you out at that point. And if we don't get 60, like, obviously something's wrong with the internet as a whole, period, and that's just the luck of the draw today, unfortunately. All right, where are we? We're at Red Bull Ring. We're still in the Porsche. We'll be in the Porsche all season long, but, you know, just a reminder, Porsche 911 GT3 RS, the 991 chassis. And this race is also in the rain, so we get to see rain tires and just rain things, period. Man, I can't believe Red Bull Ring is the only track we get rain on here, but I saw rain on oh man, what track was it? I don't remember, but there's rain on a track that's not Red Bull Ring in the GT7 trailer, and I believe it. So hopefully we have rain everywhere. Doug, you disagree with 105%. What? I feel like that's pretty standard. I think that's exactly what it should be. Though I don't know what you're talking about, but I think your weight should be 105%. That's what I think it should be. But tell me if I missed something. I'm like, what are we talking about? What are you disagreeing with? Actually, you know what? Before we get into the race, why don't we? Yeah, here are the race wets for race 1. Doug at an entirely too light 93%, should be 105. Hair Razor at 92%, Supra at 91%, Bar at 90%, and 750 at 89%. Wait, everyone else is at 87%. Yeah. So obviously Doug's still sitting at the top of the standings, which is why Doug puts on the most weight. And 105%. 105% should be the max for him. It's not too late to save the season, Bar. I'm just saying. You saddle Doug with 105% and things will go smooth. Okay. My cat just scared the crap out of me. So Kitty is trying to steal the show here, and we're not gonna let her. Razor's on holiday. Okay, so no Razor today. No one, no sub driver either. Darn. Hey, Mickey. What's good? Tap is back. Okay. Good to know. Alright. Show me everything. I forgot to plug in my keyboard. Is it too late? It's too late. It's okay. I don't actually need it. Most of what I use it for is not even useful in these recorded replays. Let's see. Over to the left, we can see most of our grid, up to 8th place at least. Boo, Bar, Tap, like you mentioned, Doug Barrow, 750, Happy Pappy, Type R, Superboy. And it looks like we have more than... Do we have more than 8 in the lobby? No, okay. So that's all 8. Cool, cool, cool. Everyone's on the wet tires, as we can see here. Everyone's in the same car. Let's go racing. 50 minutes. Let's do this. RPMs are up for this rain launch. Looks like everyone launched okay. Everyone got traction. Nice. I mean, it's a mid-engine car. It got all that weight over the rear tires, and it's not that much power, but I expected a bit more wheel spin. So a lot of people going wide into turn 1. That's pretty par for the course when you are just starting a race here. Doug comes out on top after starting in, what was that, 4th? Wow, Doug. Remember what I said, Bar? 105%. 105. Hey, Mike. Hey, Takal. Side by side into Remus go Supra and Bar. Supra has the inside and is probably going to take the position, and in fact is up against Happy Pappy, gets past Happy Pappy as well as everyone heads down to the next few turns. Braking here is very tricky in the rain. It's downhill. It's already slippery. It's honestly, it's tricky in the dry. I'm so bad in that corner. In the rain, in the wet, it's got to be even worse. There's a lot of moisture out on the track right now, and I think there are raindrops also falling down. Yes, there are actively raindrops falling down. You know what, Bar? Remind me, because I don't actually do the rain racing in this game, but like in GT5 and 6, the weather could be progressive, right? You could have a rain race, but you could have more or less rain as the race went. It would vary. I'm guessing none of that is in this game. Ooh, Supra up against 750 now. Again, just side-by-side racing. Gets past them in 3rd. Supra is some sort of rain god, I believe, because he definitely was in 8th place. Out wide, and I think that's going to be a penalty for him, but Supra picking up a whole lot of positions from the start of the race here, but it looks like everyone is still together. Tap is up down in the back now after starting up, I believe, in 3rd place. So not a good first lap for him. Ooh, who is that just passed us? That is Boo and Doug going at it side by side as they head into turn 2. Remus, the very tight hairpin corner. Doug goes wide, tries to get a little bit of a cut back, but Boo is, man, Doug with one wheel on that slippery curbing there. Anyway, Boo got a great exit through the out of the corner, and of course you just saw Doug almost lose the back end there, but he's right back up on him. So these two going at it pretty early on. Doug already makes a move to the inside. Boo is gonna crowd him here, looking to stay on the best line. Now the racing line, the best racing line in the wet, is not usually the same racing line as you hit in the dry. And Bar says I'm correct. The rain stays consistent. Okay, so it's just gonna stay like this the whole race. Got it. But again, I don't know how good the rain model is in GT Sport. I don't know if that's the same situation here, where the best line in the wet is not, the wet line is not the same as the dry line, basically. It looks like everyone's taking the dry line from what I can see, and it's working out for them. Mid-pack still going hard. Supra has lost a couple of positions. It's down as 5th now, but doesn't look like it's too bad. He's still right up on them. Tap is up in the 7th, and Type R is starting to lose the pack, unfortunately. What's this? That is Tap up on Happy Pappy, and that was Supra. Ooh, Supra loses the rear end a bit in the front, in the first corner rather. He's going to lose positions because of it. There goes Happy Pappy, and I think Tap is also going to make a pass here. We can take another look at that from a camera that hopefully shows this happening to Supra. I'm talking so slow. Super took a whole lot of curb there, and I think even got a touch from someone. So we'll do chase cams to see if we can see all of it. Yep, dives deep in there. A little bit of a touch, takes a lot of curb. Okay, actually just got on the throttle too hard. He's got traction control on, but it is letting him slip a little bit. It is advisable to take traction control when you're racing in the wet, if it's available to you, because it's very easy to get the back end to slide on you out of a corner. You ruin your race just because you didn't have the traction you needed. Boo! With a big gap to Doug. What happened there? Can we maybe see the drama? Okay, it already. I'm not gonna go further back than that. So that's them through turn one. Boo really sliding the back end into it. I like that livery too. That's doing a lot for me. He was using TC Wimp. Doesn't make him a wimp. Let him use TC. It's makes it a lot easier to have a consistent race. I'll tell you that. In the rain, at least. Not to mention anybody who is driving these cars in real life is probably using traction control even in the dry. Actually, I don't know the habits of GR4 drivers, but I'm pretty sure they're using traction control even in the dry in these cars. Anyway, let's not judge Doug. Bar is in third place. What happened? What did we miss? I'm gonna miss a lot of stuff in this race. I can already tell you. Bar been in third. Bar, how did you get up there without? Never mind. You know what? Never mind. He's carrying no weight. Okay. I feel like the mid-pack is so busy that I don't even know what to call out. No movements, no changes in position, but it just feels like y'all are up to trouble. It feels like anything can happen any moment. It is a rain race, so technically that's true. I think I'm just going to have to spend a lot of time cycling and cycling and cycling through the cameras here because Happy Pappy being challenged by Tap for 5th place. Holds on to it on the outside. But yeah, I'm going to have to keep cycling through y'all to see what's going on. Boo is really running away from Doug here. Wonder if our championship leader will ever catch back up to him. Bar starting to develop a bit of a gap to 750 in 4th there. Same between 750 and Tap. Sorry, 750 and Happy Pappy, who still got Tap to fight. Tap is going to go inside towards the last couple of corners here. Can't remember the corner names at Red Bull Ring, but that's okay. We have got a refresher course. We got a refresher course, so we're going to go with Boo right here. This is turn 1. Niki Lauda corner. Yes, and I think this bend here, this is just not straight, does count as turn 2. So the next turn is turn 3. That's that tough hairpin Remus. I think like the exhaust company. I'm not really sure. But, yeah. Remus. Then it's another not quite straight, but straight. I think this is the shortest straight on the track. This very back straight here. Coming into Schlossgold corner. I knew this had some weird, like, liquor sounding name. Schlossgold. Another tough corner. Ooh, Boo holding on to the back end there. Doing a good job to do so. Now, the next couple of corners, these left-handers are called Roush. And then the left one, this is Roush. It's very slow in the rain. Did not realize. Okay, and now the next corner is called Verth. I'm going to try to remember this stuff. I'm going to try to remember it. This little turn right here doesn't have a name. No name. It's waiting for someone. It's waiting for maybe one of you to become legendary and have a corner name, but you don't. Rent is the name of this corner, and then the very last corner on the track is the Red Bull Mobile turn. And then we're on the front straight, headed towards the start of another lap. Ta-da! That's a lap around Red Bull Ring. Do-do-do-do. I've noticed if you put 3 to 4 on fuel load, I've had more grip. 3 to 4, like your what is the word I'm looking for? Your fuel mix or traction control? Ooh, Bar did have a gap to 750, but that's gone now, and it looks like he's being challenged. So he's going to go ahead and take a defensive position here. Got 750 right there, and Tap, of course, just waiting for anyone to make a mistake to gain a position in here. But these three have absolutely run away from everyone else back here. That's Supra leading his own pack. Type R and Happy Pappy there together. That's all 8 drivers, but it looks like these 3 are now our new mid-pack. Here's Tap on the inside of 750 into Schloss Gold. It's going to be hard to get a run out of there, but it looks like he's done it, but he won't have the inside for Roush. And I think 750 is going to be able to hold on to the position out of both corners unless Tap, Tap loses the back a bit. I think he was helped sideways there a little bit, and 750 does seem to let up and give him the position. So I think 750 realizing that he made a mistake there. We can take another look at that. Yeah, yep. 750 goes wide, taps into Tap's rear end, and I've been trying to say Tap twice. Taps his rear end, and that caused a little bit of a bobble. And unfortunately, because of that happening, they've now created a new gap up to Bar. So Bar, again, able to kind of run away from him there. All that fighting, sometimes it, doesn't work out for you, but Tap might be able to get up there. See how good he is in the rain. Now, Supra, who seemed to be doing great in the rain, has fallen down to 6th place and kind of stayed down there for a bit. I'm going to keep an eye on him to see how he's doing. Boo, meanwhile, looks pretty far away from Doug. They're heading down the first not straight of the straights. I believe the longest straight. Yes, the longest straight of the track. Also uphill, so, makes it a little less fun as far as go fast time it goes. But it is a great straight, headed into a great corner. We just saw Boo take Remus there. And nothing between these two. So we'll go back to Tap and 750, who are still going at it together. I almost don't want to go away from them, but I want to check on everybody else. Is that Tap messing up his braking? Yeah. Messed it up a little bit, but you know what? It still worked out. It still worked out. Kept the position. I think he even took the corner a little bit faster than 750 did. So, hey, sometimes that you just get lucky. You mess up and it ends up being faster than your normal line. Bar, meanwhile, racing alone. Not much to worry about. These folks way behind, just some dim headlights. Though Boo and Doug are so far off the road, I don't know that Bar can see them. Might be able to see them at the end of the front straight here when he gets there. Going through Red Bull Ring corner now. Red Bull Mobile, rather. And yeah, just ahead, you can see Doug and Boo going at it. Tap trying to run away from 750. Might be starting to happen, but 750 still within striking distance for sure. And behind 750 is Superboy, who has now caught up to this pack. So maybe Supra is putting on a bit of pace. He just did a 47.9, which is 0.6 better than the lap before that, which was his previous best lap. So Supra has unlocked a bit of speed here, and that has enabled him to catch up to 750, Tap, and Bar while going at it together. Doug and Boo, meanwhile, still no battle, nothing going on between them. So we'll stay right here in the middle bits. I'm interested to see if Super's going to make a move on anybody. Happy Pappy has lost the position to Type R. Expect to see them racing together for a bit. Oh, but here's Tap all over Bar. Tap looking racy. Maybe he's figured something out too. Who's got the absolute fastest lap so far? It looks like Boo with a 146.6. Wow. That's a big difference in pace. A 146. Tap shows the nose into, what's the corner before Red Bull? Y'all remember? Because I don't anymore. Rent? I think Rent. Anyway, showed the nose into that. Bar kept it cool, kept his line. Ooh, Supra with a penalty. Easy to get them right there in the last couple of corners. If you cut the corner, it'll deem it a penalty. I think Supra just had a little bit of a touch with 750 there. Give me a second. Let's go back and see. I mean, why not? Yep. I think that's exactly what happened in the braking there. Yep. Slight tap. Tries to get out of the way. Eats a bit of penalty going slow. That's good for him. I think most of it. I think it says 0-0. It sure does. Had to slow down a lot. Happy Pappy is in the pits. We're 13 minutes into the race. It's a 30-minute race. So, sorry, 50-minute race rather. So interesting that he is pitting right now, taking tires, and is pitting back out. I don't see that these tires are that worn. Was Happy? Hold on. Was Happy on inters or something? Nah, he's on wets. He just pitted. Took tires. Can anyone explain? Didn't take fuel. So I don't really get the motivation here, but Happy Pappy on fresh tires. Congratulations to him. You're starting to see that mid-pack break up a little bit. Granted, I mean, it's changed a bit, so it's going back and forth. It's accordioning. Wow. But it doesn't look like, yeah, nobody is directly in anyone's face anymore, but it's a rain race. Literally anything can happen at any time. I'm now kind of stressed because I need a co-commentator to catch everything, because this could, anything could happen. There's Happy racing all alone. 2 corners back from Type R and 2 corners with long straights in between them at that. So Happy Pappy just way behind the pack. We can take a look at the timing to see the exact gap. 32.2 seconds to Type R. That's how far back Happy is. Still don't get the pit stop, but maybe Happy knows something that we don't. Boo, meanwhile, still running away from Doug. That gap is 3.5 seconds, so 3.5 seconds between these two. Not sure if it's getting bigger or smaller. It looks like it's getting bigger. Doug, tell the truth, was it getting bigger? Hey, Tap, a few cool ground moments where they worked out alright. Yep, I can imagine. Hey, Meow Meow. Doug into the pits. Whoa, whoa. Is that just a weird camera glitch? Okay. Supra also in. So I guess it's time for a pit stop. Can you tell I never race in the wet? I know very little about racing in the wet in this game. Looks like everyone's coming in with about half a tank of fuel. Doug takes a splash. Super comes in. Fresh set of wets. Splash of fuel. It was getting bigger. Trying your best. I got you. Bar, meanwhile, is currently up in the second because Doug pitted up ahead of him, and he's got a little train following him. Tap 750. They've been racing with him pretty much his whole race. You know, at times Bar has a bit of a gap to him, but he's never too far away. They're always right there. Behind them is Type Bar at 5th place. Doug, who pitted a second ago. Super also pitted, and Happy Pappy pitted before anyone. Boo, meanwhile, stays on out. They are at the half a tank mark, just like everyone else that we saw pitting was at, but they're still opting out to stay another lap. So I'm curious to know if Boo is on a completely different strategy from those folks, or if there are a couple different strategies that many other people used. Heard Bar. Got such a nice shot right there going into Roush. I like that. There it is again. Tail lights in the rain. That's a really good shot. 20 minutes in, Boo still not pitting. So I'm guessing that, yes, they're on a completely different strat. Here comes Bar and 750 into the pits, lap 11. There we go. Could not get to 750. Ooh, and Happy Pappy taking a ride into Roush there. Luckily, still pointed in the right direction. Wow, that started a long time ago. Let's see, where are we? Just came out of Schloss Gold. I can't even say it. Interworth, I think, just breaks too late. Ends up getting saved by the kitty litter, but then overcompensates on the throttle when he gets back on the track. Gotcha. Easy to do. Like I said, again, stayed facing the right direction, so good there. Ooh, long drift into Worth, and another drift actually coming out of it. So Happy having a bit of a good time. I guess Happy's being happy. Don't blame him. Meanwhile, Tap has inherited second place, having not pitted. Type R has inherited third. And Doug is up into fourth place. As you recall, Doug pitted around the 15-minute mark. So about 5-6 minutes ago. That nice rooster tail coming out of UTAP's car. These are some nice shots with Tap just driving all alone. But now he's going to jump into the pits, take fuel, take tires. I feel like I'm seeing a little bit of lag with them from time to time. Boo, our leader, is also into the pits with 40% fuel left over UTAP in comparison, who's 12% less gassed up. That's a terrible way to say that. He's got 12% less gas. So Boo being judicious with the throttle, apparently, and still leading and running away from Doug. But now he's going to come out of the pits here. Where do they come out? Should come out ahead of Bar and 750, most definitely, as they just crossed the last corner. Tap is still in the pits, though, and is he going to get out before these two reach turn one? Just barely. He can come out pretty much side by side with Bar, and Bar is going to come out right there. Tap does have the inside into Remus, though. Looks like he's maybe made this pass in the pits. Bar serving that penalty in the braking zone, and Tap is going to keep the inside line into Remus, and that's that pass made. So lucky, or maybe not lucky, but definitely fortunate for Tap there to be able to come out of the pits and be in a position to gain fourth place away from Bar. You know, they wanted that. So a nice look there. 750 again, still there with Bar. Still hanging out. Behind them is Superboy. And further back from that is Happy Pappy. Now, Happy did have that moment that we saw in the grass, and maybe has had some more, because, I mean, Happy wasn't too far from everyone when he pitted, I don't think. But now everyone is pitted, and you would expect Happy to be that much closer, but it looks like the gap isn't that much smaller than it used to be. It's 19.5 seconds. When we had last checked, it was 30 seconds. So the gap is closed, but not by enough for Happy Pappy. I'm sure that mistake right here, actually, in Roush and Verth, I'm sure it didn't help. But there could also have been something else that we just missed and we didn't see on camera. Speaking of not seeing things on camera, go through and make sure I don't miss anything. Who's that served with a penalty? That is Type R. So with a penalty, Type R hasn't pitted yet. I forgot about that. So Type R holding out. We're hitting the 25-minute mark, so we're about halfway here. So we might see them pit now. We'll check on them. Near the end of this lap. Everyone just a little bit sketchy going through there, I can imagine. Bar had a sketchy braking section. Supra, a little bit sketchy coming out of the corner. Everyone survived, though. Yep, Type R is going to dive into the pits now. And that's our last pit stop. Boo still holding on in first place and just went fastest. Beat their time by almost half a second. That's crazy. That lap time is a 46.2 by Boo. Right there with those fresh tires and quarter tank of fuel. I hear 750 coming up on Bar, coming into turn 1. Nice job following through that corner there. But it looks like 750 might be ready to make a move. Let's watch this from 750's angle. Goes on the outside of Remus. It's not going to be enough to get the cutback. He does get a good run out of the corner. So actually, maybe it is enough to get the cutback. It is indeed. I was wrong about that. Why don't we rewatch that? Because I didn't think that he had gotten a good enough corner. I thought that he had braked too late, but no, he's just able to get on the throttle and beat Bar out of the corner and beat him into the next turn, Schlossgold. So a nice pass there by 750. Now, of course, Bar's not going to give it up easy. Go on, Carl. Side by side as they exit Schlossberg here. Schlossgold, sorry. Still racing tire to tire through the double left-hander here in the rain. So that can't be. It's going to take a whole lot of trust to make this happen, but it looks like they're both making it happen. A good job by both drivers to stay out of each other's way and keep the racing respectful. Bar does come out ahead of 750 in that sequence of corners, so he gets his position back. Keeps it into Riant, and then Red Bull Mobile corner to finish out the lap. So nice job, good racing by both of these drivers. Was that what you wanted me to see, Bar? Yeah, that was great. That was awesome. Doug, meanwhile, is back up into his rightful second place since Type R took a pit stop, and Type R comes out in 7th, so it doesn't gain anything in the late pit, really. It looks to be pretty far from Superboy. I don't even see Supra on the map, but Supra's still pretty close to this pack here with 750 and Bar. In fact, I think Supra is gaining on 750 a little bit. It's not going to be enough to get the position here, but 750 definitely taking time to defend. Now Supra trying to go around the outside there, trying to find the traction and the space. It looks like he's able to get a run on 750. What's it going to look like by the time they get to the corner? It looks like Supra not quite ahead. 750 breaks a bit late into the corner, so Supra's going to try the cutback here and easily gets it, because 750, yeah, it looked like he braked way too late and had a bad line into the corner. That's a really tough corner, even in the dry. The braking zone is all downhill, and then it's a hairpin, but in the wet it becomes something completely different. Both drivers like synchronized drifting through Roush, yes. Look at me remember corner names. Wow. Talent. Up, 750 with another mistake there. I think that's going to give Supra some insurance. Up in 5th place. Bar still in 4th. And isn't being bothered by anyone right now. In fact, he's free to chase Tap, who's just ahead there. Uh-oh. But it looks like Tap is running out of fuel. So is Bar. Shouldn't be an issue. Should it? Should it be an issue? 750 said he was struggling with the tires after the pit stop. Uh-oh. Oh, and Happy Pappy out way, way wide in the last turn, and that's probably going to be a big penalty, a half second at least, but maybe a second there if I recall correctly, and that's Happy taking the flag. I don't know why I thought the race was 50 minutes. It's 50 minutes combined. The first one's 30 minutes. So everyone pitted at around the halfway mark. I said that 25 minutes was the halfway mark. I was like, I don't feel like that's right. But the race has come to an end for 8th place. But everyone else is still out here, so we're going to stick to it. Boo still in first, still leading. Really just has to get through one more corner here. That's Red Bull. Yep, seems to do it just fine. So I expect to see him cross the finish line in first. Here comes Doug going through the same corner right now. And yep, does all right. And now here come Tap and Bar. Unfortunately, Bar out of time to make something happen on Tap. But you know, you still got 2 tough corners here. Something could happen, and nothing happens. Tap is okay. Bar is okay. So we're gonna get our 3rd and 4th place positions there. Here comes Supra. Made it up to 5th. Crossing the line in a fun manner. 750 crosses in 6th, and then Type R is going to take 7th place. We already saw Happy Pappy take the flag in 8th, and that's our first race, y'all. Be-doo, be-doo. Be-doo. That's the menu music, in case you didn't know. Why don't we do this? Why don't we take a quick 3-minute stretch break? You know, get you some water, use the restroom if you need to. We'll load up this second race. I will add the second race times, or weights rather, so you all can see that. And we'll get going very shortly. All right, back at it again for the next race. This is race 2 that's about to get started here. And if you'd like to see, you can see the new weights for race 2. It's Boo at 93%. For some reason, my transition button isn't working, so you're actually not able to see the weights for race 2 right now. Dear Streamlabs OBS, are you about to crash? Because if you're about to crash, you need to tell me right now. It's frozen, y'all. There we go. It figured it out. It figured it out. Okay. Whew. Man, high five. High five. Anyway, new weights. These weights are based on your finishing order of the last race. That's Boo up top with 93%, Doug with 92%, Tap with 91%, Bar at 90%, and Supra at 89%, who came in 5th. Everyone else is going to be at 87% weight. Awesome. Let's go. Who's everyone's favorite driver? Let's see. Can't choose yourself. Doug? Nope. Happy is Bar's favorite driver. Tap says bit of bumping around. Intermittent grip issues for me in this one, says Doug. Carl breaks his 5th place streak in this one. Who is Carl? Supra? Carl? 750. Gotcha. Gotcha. All right. We ready to get started? Race 2. This is a sprint race. There's no pit stop. Just a straight sprint to the end. It's 20 minutes long. No spoilers. Yeah, that was totally a spoiler. Wow. 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 Now we know 750 doesn't get 5th place. And I'm very disappointed about it. Even if he places better, I'm disappointed. Now, the grid is set at reverse. It's a reverse grid race based on the finishing order from the last race. So Happy Pappy is up front there as he came in last in the last race, followed by 750. Well, 750 actually just got a really good launch. Got up to 7th place there. Supra, however, with an incredible jump through that corner. What was that? Like luck or... No, just takes the right line while those two went wide. You can see Happy Pappy collecting someone. Oh, man, I think we have to go back just to even see more of the drama that just happened there after Supra made that pass. So Happy Pappy and 750 go a little wide. Happy Pappy coming back on track, gets a little bit out of sorts and ends up losing a ton of positions. Is leaning on Doug here. And to the left of Doug is Tap, who's out in the grass for a second. Man, that was there was a lot going on there. I hope I didn't miss anything that was too incredible. 3 wide into Schlossberg. Did I end up... That was Remus, actually. Sorry. How was Remus... How did that have less drama than... Okay, anyway. Meanwhile, Supra has just run away because of that fortunate first corner there, second corner. And Type R is being challenged by 750 on the outside, but I think he's managed to hold on to it there. And he does. There's going to be a lot of bumping and passing here. Like I said, it's reverse grid based on your finishing order from the last race. Bars ended up all the way at the back here, by the way. But the point is, you're going to have a lot of these really fast drivers just trying to get through the field. Like Boo started in last, has made his way up to 4th already, and is trying to make a pass on 750 now for 3rd. Lots of touches, lots of leaning. I think not everyone really has much of a choice about it. That's Doug and I believe Boo getting past 750 in turn 1. 750 fighting back for it, but they both get through. So Boo and Doug both through Type R, still in second place, but he's the only obstacle between, or one of two obstacles rather, between these two race leaders from last race rather, and first place again. Doug is trying his best to keep Boo behind him, because I think it's going to be easier to defend than it will be to catch up and pass Boo. Doug able to go inside for Schlossberg. Opts not to defend it. Opts to keep a nice wide line through there. It's going to go around Boo Fushi. I'm just going to say Boo. Going to go around Boo for Schlossberg, which gives him the inside, of course, for Roush and Worth here. And that does give him the position. So good heads-up racing there to know where he needed to be to get a good position for the next coming corners. Supra, meanwhile, with no weight on his car, is just flying. 2.3 seconds to Type R for Supra. Now, this seems very familiar. Last week, Supra had a similar situation, if I recall correctly. Good night, Mike. You a crash bar. Got it. Tap and 750 side by side heading into turn 1. Tap's got the inside. 750 was outside and just ahead and goes a bit wide. Tap ends up with the position here because 750 looks like misses braking, unfortunately. Now, Doug mentioned some grip issues in this race, and I do believe that sometimes the grip can be inconsistent with wet tires. Doug and Boo having a hard time getting rid of Type R. Type R did start this race in second place and is carrying no extra weight on that car. So he's sitting at 87% weight, while these two are obviously much higher. Boo has the maximum amount of weight allowed, 93%. Doug is at 92% weight, while Type R is at 87. Both are ahead of Type R, but it looks like from time to time, Type R is able to come in and disrupt things. Love to see it. Race 2 is always fun because of stuff like this. Just the weight differentials in the car, and coupled with the fact that it is reverse grid based on the finishing order from the last race, means that you get a lot of interesting side-by-side racing. You get a lot of moments where somebody who is clearly faster still just cannot make the pass because their car is heavier. Here's Tap getting past Type R, and 750 looking to maybe make something happen soon as well against Type R, but ends up with a penalty. I thought they would. They went really wide before going into coming out of right and going into Red Bull. .750 goes way outside, not really sure why, and loses it. It's very slippery out there, but I don't see why he even had to do that. Yeah, gets clipped on the way back in. Very interesting moment for 750 there. Obviously, regrets. But I think that's just lost him the race there. We're 6 minutes in. It's a 20-minute race, and now he's way, way, way in the back. There are no pit stops, nothing like that. It's just a sprint race to the end, and so short of someone else making a massive mistake like that, I think 750 is at the back of this one. Now, Doug is free of Boo and free to chase Supra down. Keep in mind, though, Supra is carrying no extra weight in that car, while Doug has almost all the extra weight available. Still not enough. Oh, Supra's at 89%? Oh, yeah, you're right. Supra came in 5th place. My bad. My bad. Supra does have extra weight in that car, but not a lot. Not a whole lot. Doug goes purple in that sector. It doesn't have the fastest lap, though. That is still Boo's with a 47.5, but maybe Doug is going to take that away from him. Got 2 more corners in this lap. Let's just see. Purple lap for Doug with a 47.2. Boo does not respond. In fact, Boo has picked up a penalty, so that lap wouldn't have been eligible anyway. .750 soldiering on despite having lost any chance at higher positions at the race. Well, maybe not any. Like I said, someone else could make a massive mistake. There's still points to be earned. Make no mistake. So finish the race out. Look at those raindrops. They're big. Big old heavy raindrops. Meanwhile, is Doug getting closer to Supra? Right now, the gap is 2.9 seconds. About a 3-second gap between those two. Boo, of course, is working to try to catch up to Doug, who does have that slight advantage on him. Let me see. Yep, that's what I thought. So in the first race, Boo also wasn't carrying any weight in his car. So that, of course, made things a little bit easier for him. This time around, he's got 1% more weight in the car than Doug does. And you can see Doug really keeping him away. Doug with a huge penalty there. Was that 1 point? Goes out a little bit wide in Red Bull, but that can't be the only thing that happened. Really? Wasn't that wide. I see wide in Rent and wide out of Red Bull. So both of those penalties combined. By your penalties combined, I am 1 second. Yeah, it makes for a pretty long penalty that Doug's got to get rid of course. It shouldn't hurt anything in the race if he doesn't get rid of it immediately, but Boo coming right up on him now as Doug, I don't know. I think maybe he just got a bad exit at a turn 1 there. But here's Boo alongside, got the inside for Remus. Doug not looking for the cutback. His car is ghosted though, so he is slightly inside of Boo, something that happens when you got close racing and somebody has a penalty. But now Doug's penalty is all gone. Just gonna have to be careful not to touch Boo in a way that is going to impede his race. But Boo, second place. Now Doug has to chase and look for an opportunity to make a move. No steering and grip. We hear all your excuses, Doug. We hear it. Sheesh. Got it. Got it. Nothing was working. Okay, heard. If you slow, just say that, Doug. Just say that. It's okay. We're all family here. We're all racers. We understand. Ooh, that looked violent, Bar. It's just the camera angle, I know, and of course there's a bump on the apex there, but man, that camera angle makes it look super violent. Nice angle there for that corner. Supra continues to lead against Doug, and the gap's even bigger now, 4.5 seconds for Supra. So he's going to continue to run away. We're just past the halfway mark. We're at 11 and a half minutes in out of 20. So just a little bit of racing left to go here. Happy Pappy. That was a lot. Looks like Doug and Boo are the only ones fighting it out. I'm gonna be quiet and let y'all just listen to them. Our mid-pack is very crowded, very, very crowded. Our race leaders from the last race aren't able to shake these folks who maybe didn't finish up as high up in the order, Tap and Bar, but Tap and Bar aren't that far behind in weight. Once again, let's take a look at those weights. In fact, Boo's at 93%, Doug at 92%, but Tap and Bar are right behind them at 91% and 90%. Slightly lighter cars, and showing because they're not able to shake them. And anything can happen, especially in a wet race. I'm rooting for Tap and Bar. Podium positions. There, I said it. I know the commentator's not supposed to take sides, but I'm taking sides right now. Meanwhile, Happy Pappy has caught up to Type R. Wonder if Happy's going to be able to take that position away from him. Just about 4 minutes left to race, so maybe another couple of laps for these two, depending on when they cross the line on that second lap. Doug, meanwhile, with a good bit of gap to Boo. So that's pretty good. Must feel nice to have some breathing room. In fact, Boo picks up another half-second penalty, just trying to get through the last couple corners quicker. See, Bar really wants this position from Tab. He's really looking to get it. I like the effort that's going on now. Uh-oh. Bar's out wide. The camera angle is weird, and I couldn't see how that happened because it was on Tab. Just gets sent, and also the angle changes. So let's just see it from Bar's perspective. I think maybe that curb threw him off a bit, but he ends up going straight for a while. Just for a second, the car goes just straight, and that is the end of that battle. Unfortunately, there's not enough time left in the race to get another one going here. There are 2 minutes left in the race, and I think we'll see another... well... yeah, I think we'll see another 2 laps, actually, because Supra would have crossed much earlier. Yep. Inside, curve through him. PS auto shutdown. Ooh. Okay, I figured that's what happened. Man, that's tough luck there. Wow. Boo is out here. Oh wait, never mind. You can't tell. I was gonna say I think he's racing without ABS on, but I think everyone looks like they're racing without ABS in a replay like this. So never mind. Party, kind of got a party here between Type R, Happy Pappy, and 750, who has caught up with these two after falling way behind earlier in the race. But I mean, we're out of time. These guys are going to cross the line and definitely take the checkered flag because we've hit minute 20. Meanwhile, Supra and pretty much everyone else, nope, sorry, just the top 4. The top 4 will go around another lap. Bar takes the checkered flag. 750 out in the grass, coming towards the finish line. Ends up finishing in last place behind Type R and Happy Pappy. Bar up ahead of them in 5th place, but we still got these 4 to go. Supra, Doug, and Boo, who are back at it again. And in the background, you can see Tap, but we're going to stay on board with Doug and Boo right here because these are their final corners together here. I mean, we're still early on in the next lap, but there's only one lap left. So who's going to come out on top? Bar wins out in Schlossgold there. Not Bar, I'm sorry, Boo. Doug is running out of opportunities. You can see him getting on the gas, trying to stay up with Boo there. Loses the rear end a little bit doing it, but it doesn't look like it lost him too much time on Boo. But that obviously didn't help matters here as they come into the last couple of corners. Is there going to be an opportunity for Doug to make a move and get second place? I don't think there is. They've both gone wide there. I think that's 4 wheels into the white, so they may pick up penalties, but they both did the same thing. So even if it is a penalty, it's the same penalty. Looks like it isn't one. They both crossed the line. Okay. And that is the end of your race. Supra comes in first. I don't know if y'all saw what the top 4 was, but it was Supra, then Doug. Supra, Boo, Doug, and then Tap. Whew. Another good couple of races, y'all. Sorry if I was slurring my words or anything. I'm very sleepy, and I think I'm gonna go straight to bed. But I appreciate y'all putting on another entertaining pair of races. It's easy at Red Bull Ring to get super separated and have just a whole long endurance race with no one racing each other. But nope, everyone stayed tight. Of course, Doug. Thank you. Thank you, Bar. Thank you very much, everyone. Well, time to call it. Tomorrow's Monday night. I'll be streaming again. It'll be, time for my personal stream. I think I might do lobbies either tomorrow or Tuesday night, but I'd like to do some streetcar lobbies in Gran Turismo Sport. So look out for that. That should be a good time. Thanks, Tap. I appreciate you. Good race. Good races, rather. Good couple of races. Anyway, thanks again, y'all. We'll talk soon. Bye.